What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again giving you the information that you asked me for. Make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com, get a consultation, a quick question, or just make a donation to help us out. Also, make sure you go to askchazzellisproject.com so you can get access to the live stream that's coming up. It's coming up on the 3rd of May. That's Sunday. It's coming up on Sunday the 3rd. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this live stream is going to basically be about how to ask for what you want. Some of you have been trapped in relationships that you don't really enjoy, haven't been moving forward. Some of you guys are in the friend zone. Some of you ladies are in friends with benefits, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how to ask for what you want, when you're supposed to do it, and what manner you're supposed to do it in to make things happen for you in relationships. Also, make sure you check out Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook. Check out some of the things I'm posting, videos, quotes, stuff like that. Check that out on Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook. Anyway, the question that I got was, what are some of the signs that, I did something about the signs that a guy is cheating, and they were like, what are some of the main causes of a guy cheating? What makes a guy want to cheat on a woman? Some of the main causes for a man to cheat on a woman, I basically put 3 of them down here. There's a few more, but these are the 3 major ones that cause guys to cheat. The number 1 cause of a man cheating on a woman is not ready for a relationship. Some dudes are really just not ready for a relationship with anybody. And it doesn't necessarily even have anything to do with you. A lot of times when women will pressure a guy into a relationship, or they'll say, hey, be in a relationship with me, and the guy doesn't seem like he really wants to do it, but he does it anyway, then you're going to see a lot of this cheating. So this is something to watch out for. Or even if a guy says he wants to be in a relationship, but he's not necessarily stable in his life. He doesn't seem to have a direction. He doesn't seem to have been moving forward enough in his life to necessarily be ready to be with somebody. That's something you want to watch out for. These are going to be some of your major signs that a guy's probably not ready for a relationship. He's just getting out of a bad relationship with somebody else. These are things that are going to make you see that he might go back to that other person and cheat, or cheat with somebody new. If a guy is not really ready for a relationship, you don't want to pressure him into it. You want to kind of back off and maybe say, hey, kind of get yourself together, get where you really want to be in a relationship, and then you can deal with me. I'm not saying wait around for the person. I'm not saying keep dealing with them, as a friend with benefits or whatever. I'm saying sometimes you just want to kind of back out of that situation, because otherwise it becomes bad blood after the person has cheated on you several times and you can't see why. So a lot of times the guy just doesn't want to be in a relationship with anybody. Some people never get to that point where they want to be in a relationship because they're just not relationship people. Some people, they just need to make some changes in their life and then they can get there, and maybe that'd be a good relationship down the road. But right now, probably not. The number 2 reason why a guy cheats on a girl, and this might upset some ladies, but they really just don't want to be with you. They don't want to be in a relationship with you specifically. It's not necessarily that they're not ready to be in a relationship. It's just that you're not up to par for them. And that doesn't mean there's anything necessarily just wrong with you. It's just that you're not what they're looking for. And sometimes a dude will be in a relationship with you, but he's not really ready, or he doesn't really see you as a real option for the future. And because of that, he's going to keep being out there looking for something else. Like, even though you seem cool and everything seems to be going well, you're doing everything you need to do, just because it's you and he doesn't really like you like that, it doesn't matter. Anything you're doing really have no effect on the dude. So in that situation, the way that you can look out for that is, a lot of times what you're going to see is a guy just kind of getting distant on you for no reason. You haven't really done anything, but the guy just kind of gets distant, doesn't really want to talk to you very much. Guy doesn't really want to spend time with you that much, doesn't really want to make you a part of his life or a part of his family, things of that nature. A lot of times that'll show you that he's just really not interested in you as far as being the woman that he really wants to spend the rest of his life with or spend a future with. And when that happens, cheating usually follows, because that's kind of like a guy's way of saying, you know what, I ain't really checking for you, I'm not really feeling you, so I'm going to go ahead and mess around with these other girls. Hopefully I'll find something better. You'll also see a lot of him developing relationships with other girls, and not just like, sex, whatever the case may be. He'll start developing a lot of relationships with other girls and stuff like that, and kind of keeping you on the fly. When you see a guy that's doing a lot of talking with other women, really just kind of developing, a connection with other women, that's a lot of times the case is that he really just ain't into you, and he's really not. You're really not the girl that he sees himself with in the future. I know that may hurt some people's feelings, but I think you got to be real with people. You got to just expose the truth, otherwise people can't move on. So watch out for that, because sometimes it's not even that the guy just doesn't want to settle down. He just doesn't want to settle down with you because he doesn't like you. So even in the future, that's not going to work out. It's not like something you can say, okay, let me pull back, and in the future maybe this will work. It ain't going to work ever, because he's just not attracted to you. The number 3, the last reason why guys cheat on women is something's missing from the relationship. And a lot of people don't really like to hear this one, because, you know, it can offend women sometimes, and they say, oh, well, what, I got to do this, I got to do that. Unfortunately, with guys, a lot of times, we don't necessarily tell you what's wrong. What we do is we use a method of breaking up with you. And a lot of times, cheating is really a method of breaking up with a girl. It's a method of saying, here, this is what's wrong, or here, I'm having a problem. You can either address my problem, or we can be done with one another. And I'm going to cheat on you as a way of doing that. Now, what generally happens is, especially when it's a situation where something's missing from the relationship, what generally happens is the person cheats on you, but they still care about you. And whatever they did doesn't really make a connection with you. So instead of you guys working out the initial problem, what generally happens is he apologizes and said, oh, it's all me, babe. I did everything wrong. I'm sorry. You know, I love you. Yada, yada, yada. I was just being stupid. You listen to the person. You believe that. And then you keep asking him what happened and why he did that, and yada, yada, yada. He just keeps convincing you, I was just being stupid, yada, yada, yada. You believe that, and then you guys get back together, and nothing changes. Now, unfortunately, when nothing changes, down the road, what happens? He cheats again. Some of you have been through this time and time again, what you do. What you have to do in that situation is you have to say either, I'm going to walk away, or I'm going to try to figure out what's missing in this relationship that's causing this person to keep doing this. Otherwise, it's just going to keep happening. There's going to be a cycle of him apologizing, coming back, and then the same stuff that's at the root of your relationship problems will keep rearing his ugly head, and he'll cheat on you. He'll keep cheating on you. You might stop talking to him, or whatever the case, whatever you decide to do, or you might emotionally cheat or whatever, and he'll just keep physically cheating on you with other people. This will become like the ebb and flow of your relationship. So it's something you got to look for and say, okay, what's going on? What's missing from our relationship? What is it that I can fill in? What can we do? What can we do as a collective? What can I help him with? What can he help me with? How can we fix this problem so it doesn't just keep being a thing that happens over and over and over again? And for some people, this becomes a theme in a lot of relationships, because the same thing that was missing from their last relationship is missing from the new relationship, and then the one after that. So sometimes it's something you just got to do, otherwise you're going to run into this problem with every single person you deal with. So I always believe in self-improvement. Somebody said that, it was like, man, every video you do, the theme is basically self-improvement, because that's the only thing you can control in life. You can only control you. You can't make someone else do anything. So when you see a problem like that, if you see somebody cheating on you, the thing you have to do is kind of figure out what's going on in this situation. Is this person cheating because there's something missing in our relationship? Because I'm going to have to probably fix that no matter what, even if it's not with them. Are they cheating because they just don't like me? If that's the case, I just need to walk away, because they're not ever going to like me. Are they cheating because they're not ready for a relationship? Then I can give them some space, or I can just say, hey, this wasn't our time. It just didn't work out. These will give you an opportunity to really just make some good decisions for yourself for the future. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Also go to the askchazzellisproject.com. Check out some of the consultations, quick questions, or just make a donation to help us out. And make sure you check out that live stream. That's going to be this Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're going to figure out how to ask for what you want and get it. Peace.